What's going on, guys? I know it's been a while. I haven't posted in over a year now. We moved into our home last time. I made a video, I think that was a year and a half ago, back when I last gave you guys an update. This area, it's still not finished, but I'll give you a tour. But yeah, I've bought and sold a lot of cars. The driveway's completely different, car-wise than what I have. Been working on a lot of projects. Life gets ahead of you. I'm sure a lot of y'all know that. But yeah, what you're looking at is the car that I bought right after I made my last video. This car is a gem. This is my 1990 240SX S13 hatch SE. And when I bought this car, it was completely stock and untouched, and still mostly is. And I'll show you guys under the hood. Completely rust-free. Never seen an S13 this clean before. I mean, every rocker's clean. Really, all it needs is a paint job. I haven't done anything to it except for BC coilovers. I just did the standard BR series. And I've done like a strut bar and, an audio setup, stuff like that. I haven't really done anything to it. It came with a built single cam in it. It's got Manley rods, Molly rings. Top end's been completely gone through. All the emissions have been deleted. But, I mean, this car, the reason I keep it in here over my other ones is just the body on it is just like so straight, man. OEM Nissan hubcaps too. I mean, I just love looking at it. Yeah, I think I'm the fourth or fifth owner. Spent a majority of its life in North Carolina and sometime in Rome, Georgia. And then the guy I bought it from bought it, and now it's in Tennessee. But other than that, I built this a couple months ago. So this is a 2025 Grom. As you know, they get used a lot for stunting. I'm just a big mini bike guy. I like the mini bikes. I know if I get a bigger bike, I'd probably injure myself. But this is my 2025 Grom that I bought on Marketplace a couple months ago. I think it was 2 or 3 months. When I bought it, it was completely stock. I bought it off like an 18-year-old kid who bought it off of his boss, who bought it brand new, but it had been dropped. I've put an exhaust. I replaced every fairing on it except for the black pieces right there, because every fairing on it was cracked. I mean, I'll put up some pictures. And I did the exhaust. I did the flush turn signals, tail tidy, seat. I don't know how many of y'all ride or whatever, but these right here are sick. You can put your phone, your wallet in it, so you don't have to worry about it flying out your pocket. They're made by Thrill Seekers. It's got a set of Pro Taper KLX 110 bars, Vans grips. I'm trying to think of anything else I may have done to it. I don't think I've really done anything else to it. It's just mostly a cruiser bike. I bought it for like $2,000 cheaper than you could buy a new one just because it had been dropped. And I think it has 900 miles on it. Yeah, oh, I've put some miles on it, so it's got 1,400 on it now, but let me start it. It's definitely super fun to ride. And it matches the 240, so what else could you ask for? But yeah, that's the bike. Let me give you a tour. I think this workbench was in here last time. I've done some pack out. I don't have a whole lot of space in this setup, which I'm not mad about because I come from apartments and having no space at all or gravel driveways, so I'm completely fine with it. I love this space. It's given me the opportunity to do so much stuff that I couldn't do before. Shelves, fluids, car wash stuff, y'all don't care about that, but in this past year, I've stocked up on tools so I can start doing more projects and stuff. Every guy knows. It's like going to the mall for a dude. But it's been a really great setup. Let me give you a tour of that car and what's outside. So this car is my drift/street car. I bought this car. The single cam 1990. I think it was in January or February of 2025. And I got it home, and I was gonna do what I'm doing to this one, to that one, but I just realized it's just too clean. Like, that car is a paint job, a dashboard, and fixing the cluster, the speedometer, if you have an S chassis, you know, away from being a perfect car, perfect example of an S chassis. So this car I bought in Alabama. I think I bought this in July of the same year. This is a dual cam 1993. Same as the other one, it's an SC, so power windows, power locks, sunroof car. As you can see, I'm in the process of doing full Type X. I have the majority of the kit, half of it's on it. Just waiting until paint to kind of mount up the rest. When I bought this car, it was completely stock. This is actually my lowest owner car. I'm the third owner. I bought it off of an old woman who bought it off of her dad. And I've done just small things to kind of keep it, you know, I don't want to make this a crazy car that's overdone and stuff. On these cars, I'm big on stock body, like in the sense of metal quarters, metal fenders, you know, kit's cool. I'm doing Type X because I think everybody wants to, you know, Koki Type X at some point. I think everybody who either wants an S chassis or has one wants to. So that's why I'm doing it on this one. But on this one, you know, we got buckets. I need to get some new rails. I'm not a huge fan of these rails. I ain't gonna lie, I cheaped out on rails and I really, really regret it. So do not cheap out on rails. Floor mats, just a steering wheel setup with the bucket seats. One of the big reasons I bought this car without even seeing it was because it had a crack-free dash, sunroof car. I mean, this one's honestly a little bit cleaner on the inside than my red single cam that I just showed you guys. But I mean, I love this car. This is such a fun car, and I'll give you a rundown on the setup. So this was an automatic car that had a blown head gasket, manual swap, head got rebuilt, BC coilovers. This has the DS series, so it's a step above that one with the BR. Square wheels, just OEM like look. I wanted a monoblock to start out with so I could live every stage of the car. Type X tails, HKS high flow exhaust. I'm trying to think of what else is on this car. But I'll pop the hood so y'all can look at it too. So engine bay wise, this one is definitely a lot uglier than the one I just showed you. When I had the head gasket done and the top end rebuilt, I had the water pump done. I got rid of the clutch fan on this one. I did this was a budget build around that time. So I did eBay aluminum, Mishimoto fans. I wanted to do a name brand fan. I still need to do a bunch of cleanup in this car. I'm not happy at all on how the engine bay on this car looks, but as you can tell, this is probably my biggest project I have. So I know it'll all come with time, and I'm fine with that. But I mean, dude, nothing beats a clean, you know, like, yeah, I'm stuck in paint hell right now because it's not painted, but God, I just love this car. This car is so sick. I have a lot of memories in it too. And what I'm about to show you now is my newest buy. I'm gonna call this Project Daily. I built a Project Daily Miata a couple of years ago when I still lived in an apartment. It wasn't a very in-depth build, but I know a lot. It got a decent amount of views for where I was starting at and what I did to the car. But this, what I'm looking at right now, 1989 240SX hatch, of course. As you can tell, I like the hatches. In KG1 Platinum Blue Metallic, completely stock. And this car has, even with a red single cam, didn't have the OEM lip. And it's a blue interior car. So unlike the other ones, I didn't have to drive 6 or 7 hours out of town to get this one. This one was 30 minutes down the road where I used to work. And yes, this one's auto too. It came with the manual drive shaft and the manual transmission, and that's what that blue S14 seat that's down there is for. This is my lowest mileage car. 135K. And it's pretty clean for what I gave for it. I mean, this is the cheapest one I bought. That's why it's not like cosmetically perfect, but like it's straight enough to where, you know, you wouldn't feel bad daily driving it and wouldn't be absolutely embarrassed. These are the two most noticeable spots on it. My other two are rust free, so that's why I don't really like daily driving them. But this one's pretty straight. I'll show you guys under the hood. So here it is, mostly untouched. It's got like a new distributor, a tune-up on it. I think this, whatever this is, I don't know if this is the AC compressor or the power steering pump. I think it's the AC compressor, but it looks somewhat new. I had put a battery in it when I drove it home, but it's mostly untouched. And a lot of what I've got planned for the channel will involve this car because I want to get it road worthy, because it did break down on the way home, but it sat for like 10 years, so I'm not mad about it at all. I mean, you just never see S chassis with stock air boxes on them still. They all have some kind of cheap intake kit on them, but just a super straight car. I mean, I just love the pig nose, especially with the lip. I wish my other car had one. I'm still looking one for it, but, and the teardrops. Just a beautiful car. And this is my truck that I bought. I think I bought this one in Christmas of last year. All my friends had lower trucks, so I decided I wanted a lower truck, and it was a nice parts getter. And if I needed to tow a car, it's got bags in the rear, so I could definitely make it happen. But it's a 2005 Cat Eye Crew Cab 5.3 two-wheel drive. No rust on this one either. I keep getting lucky with rust-free vehicles, and the paint's still in pretty good shape. The hood and the roof are definitely a little tired paint-wise, but it's a beautiful truck. Super, super clean truck. And it just, you know, it's so handy to have a truck if I want to take the Grom somewhere or something. But yeah, guys, that's a majority of an update right there. Driveway looks completely different. No more Miatas. Still kind of want one, but what they're bringing nowadays, you know, I've had them for 5 or 6 years, so it's really hard for me to pay what people are asking for these cars, just because I gave, you know, 2 or 3 grand for grandma cars, and now they're bringing upwards of 6 to 10. That's just crazy to me for a Miata. I mean, they're cool cars, they're cheap, they're super, super beginner level, which is cool because it's let a lot of people to get into cars that, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't buy one of these for as long as I did because I know they love to be worked on, and they're all kind of pieces. But the 240, dude, I wanted a coupe as one of these. I can't find a coupe local to me anymore. I don't know if they've all been drifted into the ground or people are holding on to them, but every 240 that gets posted up near me is a hatch or it's a Zenki, which I would daily drive a Zenki, but me personally, I'm not a huge Zenki S14 guy. I'd love a Kuki, but I don't have that kind of money. And I think an S15 is everybody's dream, but I mean, that's even more money. But I'm thankful to have the hatches I have. I'm hoping that maybe one day, if I get tired of the silver car, maybe someone would trade me a coupe. But the biggest advice I can give for one of these cars is just do your research, find the common rot spots, and try to buy a car that's as stock and untouched as possible. I mean, I've put up pictures of how I bought these cars. I think it's very obvious that I look for a certain kind of car. I've paid some of these, or maybe 2 of these, I've paid a little bit more than probably what a lot of people would like to pay. The silver one was really cheap, but I mean, the $1,000 or $2,000, maybe even 3, depending on when you're watching this video. It's 2026 now. You will save so much money in the long run buying a stock untouched car. I know that there's not a lot of them left, but I mean, if you can just hold out for the right car, and you can't be afraid to travel. I mean, you cannot be afraid to travel. I mean, I drove 5 hours for this car and 6 for the other red one. You just can't be afraid to travel, man. But I tell you, I bought the first one, and it was just a domino effect. You know, I want every single one I can get my hands on now. But I appreciate you guys watching. I'm excited to try and get to doing this more. I want to make a cool series on the silver car. That's probably what the next video will be on, is doing some daily driver upgrades. It needs new suspension. It needs a good tune-up. It's got a little bit of a, it doesn't like to idle that much, so I'm thinking maybe it needs like an idle air control valve, or maybe some spark plugs gapped, because I know it's got new spark plugs on it, but I don't know what it needs. But I think it'll make a cool daily. I was really looking for like an Integra, like a DC2 or an EG hatch. I had a couple EG hatches last year that, man, those are good cars. Good cars. If they're still D-Series, run the wheels off of them. They just run forever, and they just sip gas. But I'm excited. And if you're still watching this and you've watched me years before, thank you. Thanks for sticking around. I know I haven't really posted on here. I think I've maybe posted a YouTube short or two, but I'm excited. I'm excited to have a space and a couple cars to mess around with, and maybe have different projects to switch out from on videos. But thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.